was born 28, 1969. Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today we will be doing a tarot reading for the disappearance of Leigh Calico. But before I begin, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button so that you'll get notified on my next upload. I'm uploading a new video every week and I'm offering a free tarot reading for all of my subscribers. So if you would like to have your reading with me, you can just send a message to my email or a direct message to my Instagram. All of the details will be in the description box below. Leigh Calico was born on the February 28, 1969. She is an American woman who disappeared near her home in Belen, New Mexico on September the 20th, 1988. She is widely believed to have been kidnapped. In July 1989, a Polaroid photo of an unidentified young woman and boy, gagged and seemingly bound, was televised to the public after it was found in a convenience store parking lot in Port St. Joe, Florida. Family friends thought the woman resembled Calico and contacted her mother, who then met with investigators and examined the Polaroid. She believed it was her daughter after taking time, growth, and lack of makeup into consideration, and noted that a scar on the woman's leg was identical to one that Calico had. Scotland Yard analyzed the photo and concluded that the woman was Calico, but a second analysis by the Los Alamos National Laboratory disagreed. An FBI analysis of the photo was inconclusive. Calico's case received extensive coverage on television programs. It was also profiled on the Oprah Winfrey Show and 48 Hours. As of 2021, no arrests have been made and the case remains open. Alright, so let's just start with the reading. So from the first deck we have the Sun, Eight of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, Son of Cups, Four of Wands, Six of Cups, Son of Wands, Eight of Cups, and Mother of Pentacles. So as we can see, we have two young males energy and one female energy. These two sons, I feel like both were involved in Tara's disappearance, and the Mother of Pentacles here, I feel like this is Tara's mom's energy. But let's just start with another card for now. I want to start with the Sun card here. I feel like this card is talking about the time of her disappearance, that it happened in broad daylight, and all the birds on this card are representing that many people were around at that time, were seeing Tara prior to her disappearance. And the fact that it happened during the day, this means that this was not done by someone who was scared of getting caught. This person thought that he was above the law. I feel like he was cocky, he was narcissistic as well. The one that I was talking about is this Son of Cups energy. Although there were two male, I feel like the Son of Cups was the one with this attitude. He was the one with this idea. And the Son of Wands here, I feel like he was impulsive. He became a part of this because of that. And the Four of Wands underneath the Son of Cups here represents his character, that he's so highly of himself, hence the narcissistic personality, and that he usually got what he wanted. Definitely someone who was spoiled by the family. Now the Eight of Pentacles here, I feel like this shows us that she was trapped, which also indicates that more people were involved. It was not just one person. As we can see here, she was kind of surrounded and couldn't get away easily. I feel like one or two of them were holding her, so she wouldn't be able to defend herself and get away from them. The Eight of Cups here is about them bringing her somewhere quiet, and they would then sexually assault her. I feel like that was their initial motive of kidnapping her. It was not a premeditated murder. What I feel happened was they accidentally met her along the way and decided to follow her, decided to joke around and see if they could, get her. But once they decided to bring her and assault her, things escalated. I feel like she was trying to get away. She was kicking and screaming, and that led them to kill her. And the hangman here, this shows that they wrapped her body after she passed. And with the Six of Cups here, I think that they then buried her somewhere. And the Mother of Pentacles here, like I said, this is her mother's energy. And what I picked up from this card is that her mom had a strong connection with Tara, and she felt it when something terrible had happened to her daughter. I also feel like she dreamt of her a lot, but sadly for her, she has passed before she knew what really happened to her daughter and didn't have closure. Alright, so from the second deck, we have Nine of Wands, Six of Swords, King of Swords, Eight of Swords, Knight of Chalices, Page of Chalices, Judgment, the Emperor, and Page of Swords. So, as you can see, the Knight of Chalices appear from the second deck as well. And the fact that he's in the middle of this shows how he likes to be the center of attention. And the Page of Chalices here, I feel like this is Tara's energy. And the fact that she shares the same energy with the Knight of Chalices here, I feel like they probably knew each other, but they didn't have any relationship at all. Although this Knight of Chalices might have felt something towards her. And when we put these two cards together, what I see is that this Knight of Cups is trying to get something out of the Page of Chalices, and it seems like he sucked the life out of this Page of Chalices. Now the Page of Swords here. For me, this is someone else's energy. This girl could be another victim who survived but traumatized. However, the event didn't happen at the same time. So this could be prior or after Tara's disappearance. But I strongly feel that she knew who was responsible for Tara's disappearance. We have another person's energy, here represented by the King of Swords. I feel like this is someone who helped the Knight of Chalices to get away, to hide what happened, what really happened. So this could be like his father or someone who he knew and had the power to alter any evidence. The Emperor here shows us that this guy had power. He could also be, like the police. And the Judgment card on top of the Emperor here is also showing us that someone was working closely with the law enforcement. And the Eight of Swords here, for me, this symbolizes the evidence and the truth. And the Eight of Swords in front of this person, I see this as a way they hide the truth and manipulate the evidence So it had to be done by someone who was part of the law enforcement or had a connection with them. Now the Nine of Wands here, this is about the feeling that he had later on in his life. And I'm talking about this Knight of Chalices. So probably after all of this happened, he felt superior. He felt like he got away with his crime. But as he got older, I feel like he was overwhelmed with all those feelings, probably not guilty still, but I don't know, carrying the truth, not being able to brag about that kind of accomplishment, and I think that it affected his mental health. Well, he had that going on, that's why he did what he did, but I think that it got worse. And the Six of Swords here, this shows that he was trying to move on, but he carried on the memory of what happened. You wouldn't forget something like that, right? So I feel like this memory was what led him to get to this point where he felt overwhelmed with it, where his mental health worsened. Right, so the first shadow card here is the Ten of Cups. For me, this once again shows that his family knew this, his family was involved in covering this up as well, so he was able to get away with his crime. And the second shadow card is the Two of Chalices. So this shows that he had feelings for Tara, probably wanted more out of it, but didn't get the same response from her. So the oracle cards that we have are Take Back Your Power, Clear Cognizance, and Crystal Clear Intentions. Take back your power here, I feel like this is talking about the power that he or his family had, that because of that he was able to get away with his crime. But I feel like we would be able to take back that power and finally find out the truth and solve this case. The clear cognizance here, I feel like this shows that a lot of people, or at least some people, knew what really happened, or they just know it in their guts that this person was responsible, but they don't really have proof to bring him to justice. So they just know it, but couldn't really do much about it. The last oracle card, which is the Crystal Clear Intentions here, I feel like this card is trying to encourage more people to share any information that they have about this case so that they have a clear conscience. Right, so that is all the reading for the disappearance of Leigh Calico. Once again, this is for entertainment purpose only, so I don't mean to offend anybody. I'd like to hear your thoughts about this case too, so please share it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next Unsolved Cases reading.